now let us go for the last concept in this chapter. That is the reactions in solutions. So reactions in a solution. So we know matter exists in three different states: solid, liquid, and gas. Okay. So the reaction may take place in solid state also, or in a liquid state, or in a gaseous state. Now let us go for here reactions taking in a solution. Reactions in solutions. So first of all, we must know what you mean by solution. Dravana. Solution is Dravana. That is what you mean by solution. Solution is solution. Solution is nothing but a liquid, but not only here what we normally consider as liquid, but in general that is liquid and not liquid. But solution is the exact meaning of solution is it is a homogeneous mixture of solute and a solvent. Solute and solvent. Then the two words we are using here, that is a solute and one word is a solvent. So then what do you mean by solute? Dravya. Dravaka. Okay. So solute means it is the quantity present in the solution in the smaller quantity. So yavudu kadime irtade, that is called as a solute. Whichever is in the larger quantity, that is called as a solvent. And it is a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous means we can't identify the separate things. That is called as a homogeneous mixture. So homogeneous mixture of solute and a solvent. Solute and a solvent is called as a solution. So solution ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದು solute ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಒಂದು solvent. Okay. So then when we say solution, so how to express that solutions things? So especially for example, if I take a 5 gram of sugar and if I add to that is if we add it to the 1 liter, 5 gram ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ತಗೊಂಡು 1 ಲೀಟರ್ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿ ಕರಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. It is a sugar solution. And in one more beaker I will take 1 liter of water and I will add about 50 gram of sugar. Liter quantity is same. 1 liter ಇದು 1 liter. 1 liter ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 1 ಲೀಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 50 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? No, it is different. It is both are sugar solution only. So then what is the difference there? That is the quantity of solute present is a different. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 50 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ. So there is a variation in the taste. Okay, same way here that is we are going to express that how much solute is present. How much solute is present can be expressed in a different ways. So that is known as the concentration. So the word we are using here is a concentration. Concentration is nothing but an expression of the solute present in the given solution. We can express that concentration in different ways. That is a mass percent, mole fraction, molality, parts per million. Okay. So like that there are different ways to express the concentration. So now let us go for that concentration. Okay, expression of a concentration. So there are different methods of a expression of a concentration. One of the method is first one is a mass percent. Okay. So that is nothing but a mass percent. Mass percent or mass percentage. So what do you mean by mass percentage? The word itself gives some idea. Mass in terms of percentage for 100. How much gram of solute is present in a given solution for a percentage for 100 ml or percentage means for 100. So that is known as a mass percentage. Okay. So expression of this mass percentage is nothing but you can write that mass percentage equal to mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. That is the percentage. See here, very important is the mass of solution. What do you mean by solution? It is a solute plus a solvent. ಎರಡನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. See, mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100 gives you the mass percentage. For example, if I take an example here, it is calculate the mass percentage of solute when 2 gram of solute is dissolved in a 18 gram of water. So 2 gram of solute is dissolved in a 18 gram of water. Okay. What is the percentage of the solution? That is mass percentage. So formula is what? Mass percentage equal to mass percentage equal to what? Mass of solute. How much solute is taken? 2 gram of solute. So 2 gram of solute. Mass of solution is dissolved in 18 gram of water. Generally, 18 gram of water. Water is not a solution here. Solution means what? Solute plus a solvent. And then this is 2 plus 18. That is 20. Okay, right here 2 plus 18 into 100. So that is nothing but 2 divided by 20 into 100. Okay. So 2 ones are 2 tens are 10 ones are 10 tens are. So the percentage is 10% solution, right? So when you dissolve 2 gram of solute in 18 gram of water, so that is known as 10%. So that is what we can say is the mass percentage. Mass percentage means in terms of mass. So mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. So that is one of the way to express the concentration. Concentration is percentage. Okay. And this chapter very important for next year. Next year also they are having a continuation of these solutions. Okay. So mass percentage, I hope you have followed. So you have taken numerator is a solute, denominator is a solution, not a solvent. It is solution into 100. So that gives you the mass percentage. So now let us go for the next concentration term is a mole fraction. Mole fraction. This is normally denoted as a xi. So mole fraction, here also it is in the terms of fraction. Fraction doesn't. It is not a whole number. It is a fraction, less than 1 is there. Okay. So what do you mean by mole fraction? It is the ratio of number of moles. See, very important, number of moles. Not mass here. It is number of moles. How to calculate the number of moles? We know. Mass divided by molar mass material and the number of moles. So it is nothing but the number of moles of that component. It is the ratio of a number of moles of that component to the total number of moles of the solution. Suppose if you are having one is a solute and another is a solvent. Okay. Or if I take AB is a solution and AB is a solution, where A is a solute, B is a solvent. Sugar and water, like that, or salt and water. So AB is a solution. This is called as a binary solution. So in this case, so what is the mole fraction of A and mole fraction of B? So mole fraction of A equal to what? It is the ratio. Ratio is when 1 divided by another. That is anupata. So what is that ratio here? Number of moles of that component. Number of moles of that component divided by total number of moles. Total number of moles. So this is the XA, means mole fraction of component A equal to number of moles of A divided by total number of moles. Okay. What is the Na means here? Na is nothing but a number of moles of A and NB is number of moles of B. Okay, so that is total number of moles in a solution. It is number of moles. So similarly, if I take a mole fraction of B, XB equal to what? Number of moles of B divided by total number of moles. So therefore, here if you observe, so this one I hope you have followed the mole fraction. It is nothing but the ratio of number of moles. Number of moles to the total number of moles of a solution. Now if you observe here, if I take XA plus XB multiplied ಆಗುತ್ತೆ NA divided by NA plus NB plus NB divided by NA plus NB. So denominator is same. Okay, so that's equal to NA plus NB. Numerator is what? NA plus NB. So both are same. It's equal to 1. Means always the mole fraction of all the components in the solution is equal to 1. ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ x a b and c then so then what number of moles of that is mole fraction of a plus mole fraction of b plus mole fraction of c is always equal to 1. So therefore what we can write is in case of mole fraction, so summation of a mole fraction, that is the summation of xi is always equal to 1. Summation means the mole fraction of all the components a b c d everything mole fraction is always equal to 1. So therefore I told it is a fraction. So ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು component it is a fraction, it is not 1, it is less than 1 ಇರ್ತದೆ. So when you add all the mole fraction, you are going to get that is equal to 1. So this is one of the important concepts while solving some problems. Okay. So this is about the second concentration term which can be expressed in terms of a mole fraction. So later on we can take problems based on this. And third one, molarity, normally denoted by capital M. Molarity. Molarity. So what is the molarity means? It is nothing but here also it is a ratio. It is a number of moles of a component or normally solute per liter of a solution. See, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಟರ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಜಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Because that is very important to solve normally some problem, numerical problems. So molarity is nothing but the number of moles of a solute per liter of solution or in a 1 liter of solution, per liter of solution. So molarity is defined as what? Molarity here. Molarity equal to number of moles. See this number of moles, not number of mass. Mass number value. So mass alone. This number of moles of solute in or volume of solution in a liter. Volume of solution in a liter. So you have to express that volume in liter, not ml. In liter the letter. So we know how to convert ml if is given. So convert it to liter. So number of moles of solute per liter of solution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. The volume of solution in a liter. It is denoted by the symbol capital M. And this is the one of the term or one of the concentration term which depends on the temperature. As you change the temperature, automatically the temperature change like volume change. Volume change this also changes. So therefore, when you say molarity of a solution, you have to specify that temperature, what temperature you are measured. Okay. So that is the next term, that is the molarity. It is nothing but a number of moles of solute per liter of a solution. Next one more term is a molality. It is a small m. See the difference here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ RITY ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ LITY ಇದೆ. Molality. So molality is what? It is the number of moles of solute present in a 1 kg of solvent. See, very important is here solvent, not a solution. Any solution ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು molality ಇದ್ದಾಗ solution ಹೇಳಿದೆ. Okay. When you say it is in case of molality, it is a solvent. Okay. So molality is equal to number of moles of solute then present in a 1 kg of solvent. Mass of solvent in kg. Mass of solvent in kg we have to express. So this is the definition of a molality. Molar solution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Molar solution means this, that is the meaning. ಈ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಜಿದಲ್ಲಿ, ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಜಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಲೀಟರ್ ದಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಂಟು ಕೆಜಿ. Okay. And here it is in a liter. So these are the some of the expression of a concentration. So we can express the concentration term. Concentration means what? The solute present in a given solution. Number of a solute present. So that can be expressed in terms of mass percentage ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, mole fractions ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, molality ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, molality ದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Other terms are also there. Volume by volume percentage, mass by mass percentage. Next year ಬರ್ತದೆ solution chapters. Okay. And parts per million. So hardness of water ಅಥವಾ pollutions that can be expressed in terms of parts per million, very minute quantity. So these are nothing but some of the expressions in terms of concentration. Okay. So now let us take some problems based on this, numerical problems based on this. Okay. I hope you have followed what is the mass percentage. Mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. Mole fraction is a fraction, that is number of moles of that component. We have calculated number of moles, not mass. Number of moles of that component to the total number of moles. Okay. Molarity is a number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Whereas the molarity is a number of moles of solute, mass of solvent is a kg. Okay. So this is the term. So now let us take some problems based on this. Calculate the mole fraction. Calculate the mole fraction of benzene. Calculate the mole fraction of benzene in the solution containing 30% by mass in carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride formula ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಾನು CCl4, carbon tetrachloride. In bracket they have given molar mass. Molar mass of benzene is 78 and that of carbon tetrachloride is 154. Okay. So ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೆನ್ಝೀನ್. ನಮಗೆ ಬೆನ್ಝೀನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. in a solution containing 30% by mass in the carbon tetrachloride. Yes. Now here, what do you mean by this 30% by mass in a carbon tetrachloride? So that is nothing but an expression in the mass percentage. So what do you mean by 30% by mass in carbon tetrachloride means? ಏನಿದೆ carbon tetrachloride ನಲ್ಲಿ benzene. So 30% by mass in carbon tetrachloride means 30 gram of benzene is dissolved in how much? 70 gram of carbon tetrachloride. Okay, so write it down. First, let us meaning. What is the meaning of this? Okay, 30% by mass of benzene in carbon tetrachloride means what? 30 gram of benzene is dissolved or is present in how much gram? 100 gram alla 70 gram of carbon tetrachloride. How? Let me see. What is the formula for mass percentage? Mass of solute. Mass of solute is on benzene 30 divided by mass of solution. That is what? 30 plus 70 into 100. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೀಗ 30 plus 70 is what? 100. 100 cancel ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು 30%. So that is what the meaning. So 30% by mass of benzene in carbon tetrachloride means 30 grams of benzene is dissolved in 70 gram of carbon tetrachloride. So this is 30%. So why we need this? Because mole fraction ನಲ್ಲಿ number of moles calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು. What is the formula for number of moles? Number of moles is equal to what? Number of moles equal to mass divided by molar mass. Mass divided by molar mass ಮಾಡಿ. So ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಮಗೆ number of moles ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ mass ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Okay. So therefore, what is next is what? Mole fraction condition. Now first I will write the mole fraction formula. So mole fraction of mole fraction of benzene. Mole fraction of benzene equal to C6H6 mole fraction equal to number of moles of benzene C6H6 divided by number of moles of benzene plus number of moles of carbon tetrachloride. Number of moles ಬೇಕು. So ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆಗ what do I do? So for getting the number of moles of benzene N C6H6 number of moles equal to what is the formula for number of moles? Mass divided by molar mass. How much mass of benzene is there? Benzene ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ? 30 grams. So 30 divided by molar mass of benzene ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. It is 78 equal to. So how much you are getting? That is 0.38. This is 0.38. Similarly, next is number of moles of carbon tetrachloride NCCl4 equal to number of moles of carbon tetrachloride means what? Mass. Mass is the carbon tetrachloride 70 gram. 70 divided by molar mass of carbon tetrachloride. It is 154. Okay. So if you divide this out, you are going to get a 0.45. Now you got the number of moles 60 only. That you have to substitute here. Okay. So therefore, mole fraction of benzene equal to just understand number of moles of formula you got it now. I substitute number of moles of benzene 0.38 divided by 0.38 plus 0.45. Don't cancel this 0.38. ಇದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್ Okay. So this is equal to 0.38 0.83. So how much this becomes up? This is equal to 0.45. 457 becomes 0.45. This is the mole fraction of benzene. Suppose mole fraction of carbon tetrachloride ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು 1 minus ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ sum it is always when you add mole fraction of any number of quantities it is always equal to 1 ಬರಬೇಕು. So 1 ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಳೆದ್ರೆ it means 0.55 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Summation we have mentioned that summation of xi is always equal to 1. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದು ಯಾವುದು ಎರಡೇ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅದೇ ಎರಡರದ್ದು ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ದು 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಬೆಂಜಿನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ 0.45 is what, so therefore what is the carbon tetrachloride 1 minus 0.45 that is a 0.55. Okay, so this is how to calculate the mole fraction. In this problem we came across two concepts. One is the mass percentage nu ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು 30% by mass as well as the mole fraction. Okay.